So for the past couple of weeks, the Puritans over on Twitter have pretty much made it a personal war to go after animated women that have large chests. Yes, I know, there's so many other problems in the world, but apparently this is the #1 mission because, well, it's not realistic for women that have bigger cups than A's, I guess. I don't know. But apparently there's an attack on, C+ cups. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe these women just don't like that men like them. I'm not sure. But regardless of the fact, they're still going after them. Captain Marvel is in her own special place because literally there are people that live to white knight for this character. The movie, the comic, doesn't matter. People will come out of the woodwork to protect her. And it's really kind of humorous to watch. I saw the other day, I did a video on this while I mentioned the guy. He was fighting for Captain Marvel on Twitter for over 12 hours. Over 12 hours. Hundreds of tweets going after every single person, one by one on a thread, that was making fun of Captain Marvel.
How dare you!
Now, Captain Marvel's a funny character. Let me give you a quick history lesson in case you don't really know what's going on. Though I would say most of you do. This is classic Captain Marvel, when she used to be known as Miss Marvel. Here's kind of a picture of her you can see there. It's definitely attracting the male gaze with that outfit. She's a little bit more bigger in the chest area, as you can see. Very long, flowing hair. Definitely no mistake here. 100% all woman. I mean, you can see this picture right here. Looks pretty good. People liked her, actually. Fast forward to the more modern design. You can see here the difference in just the way they've changed her face up. But I find this to be a better picture. Now, notice how in the previous pictures, she actually had a chest. That's changed. I don't know if she's wearing 30 sports bras underneath that uniform there. But she's obviously had some kind of reduction. Personally, I think they should just commit to it and change her completely into a guy, but they don't seem to want to go that far. They just want to maybe have her be non-binary or whatever that is. I don't know. But you can clearly see that something has changed in the character, I think for the worse. Ever since they've done this to her, no one has liked her. She can't sell books. Every time her book reaches number 20 or something, the sales get so low, they have to reboot her back to a #1. So they make another relaunch for the book. But if you try to draw the character sexy, people will come out and just come after you and attack you, even for videos. And when I make videos on Captain Marvel, they're in my comments. Mecha Random 42 gets the worst of it. I've talked about this before. They come after her because she's a woman. How dare she not like this masculine Captain Marvel? It's kind of funny. So, what happened? So, enters Pablo Romero, who gets insulted and accused of sexism for drawing a hot Captain Marvel and giving her a large chest. So, that's the thing that's going on. If you draw a woman that's a little more robust in the chest area, well, you get slammed and attacked and everyone comes out after you. It's really humorous. And I've seen it. It's not just Captain Marvel. We've done a couple videos here on the channel now talking about with anime characters. That's the big one because that's the popular medium. You all these Twitter Puritans run out, go crazy, get upset. They literally are stomping their feet, pulling grass, and twisting their head side to side, screaming no over fictional animated characters. So here's the drawing. It says, Captain Marvel redesign just for fun. And then here comes some of the salty comments. Some people really shouldn't be allowed to draw women. Draw women realistically, please, and not just to look like sex objects. The colors are pretty. The redesign is sexist. Waste of a great talent, shaking my head. It's not just for fun, it's misogyny.
Okay, they're talking about fictional characters. Fictional characters. Am I getting through to you at all?
So here come the hits, the ones we see every time. sets unrealistic expectations on women and also makes y'all look bad. So I don't know, WTF, you're gaining from this. Like I said, women don't have to not have organs and break their backs to look sexy. LMAO. Yeah, no one said that before. Someone comes in, vital organs? Never heard of them? Dude, just draw her like a normal human being. So they come in and out. Here's another one. This person's literally mad, throwing caps in. She's right. This is a waste of talent. Yes, he has talent. Does this mean he uses it right? No. He's making women look bad. Our current Captain Marvel's awesome, and I would not want to see her leave for that. This drawing literally took her organs out. How does she breathe? So as you can see, the typical stuff is there. The back, the organs, how do they breathe? It's the same old every time. I just find it funny. It's like, can't you bring in something different? But one thing that was different this time that I liked is people came in and did their own versions, which I thought was nice. So people came in and had some fun with him and backed him up. I've actually pulled up the actual thread, and I want to point out 13.8 likes, 2.4 retweets. So, I mean, it did get a lot of movement, but it didn't go that far. But people still rolled in to go after it. It's almost like there's a large group of people that are just constantly typing in Captain Marvel on the search bar or the advanced search bar in Twitter and just constantly patrolling for people that talk about this character. I think it's kind of funny. There literally is a group of people that just run around attacking anybody that talks about this character in a negative way or draws something like this. I think it's really humorous because, you know, if I could go around probably to every Twitter post and find tons of examples. People that don't even have that many likes on it, people are coming after them. It's really strange and bizarre the lengths that people go for this character. And it's like, well, why aren't you buying the comic book? You know, if you care so much, you're obviously not reading it. So, I mean, the sales prove that. So why aren't you putting your money where your mouth is? Oh wait, they don't do that. Like, look at this comment right here. Should be obvious why most women don't like female superheroes being over-sexualized. Start drawing the male superhero suits Magic Mike style for women, and I'd imagine most guys wouldn't be too thrilled about it either. Despite that, you are very talented. So here's the thing. Men get sexualized all the time. They just do it differently because women don't want to see men in a Magic Mike costume, okay? They want to see men that are super strong and super manly. This is why women like Chris Hemsworth as Thor. That's why he's very popular. Women don't want to see men in a skimpy outfit. They want to see a manly man. As much as you don't want to admit it, that's a fact. There's plenty of science that shows that. I know how much you guys love to talk about science. That's very backed up. Men, however, do like women that look very attractive and large-chested and over-exaggerated. So naturally, comic books, which I know this is crazy, have a large male audience. It's only natural for them to draw the women attractive and in provocative poses to try to attract the demographic that likes to buy them the most. Part of the problem with modern day comics is they've steered away from that. And as you can see, the sales for superhero books reflect it. They've tried to make Captain Marvel exactly the way you've wanted her for years now, and the book don't sell. I really personally don't see the problem to why you can't have books that are marketed towards one group and the other group. Like, clearly they're trying to attract people. They're trying to attract female buyers to Captain Marvel, and no one's showing up to buy it. And, you know, then you try to go change things that the guys want to read, and then the guys stop buying it. I don't understand. Why can't guys have stuff geared towards them and women have stuff geared towards them? It's stupid. But, you know, everything's got to be turned into a big deal. Everything's got to have everyone whining. I also find that funny, too. So, anyway, Pablo is just fine, by the way. He did manage to survive the Twitter horde. Some people did come in and back him up. And he's fine. He's got his own Indiegogo project. I'll put it in the description if you want to check it out, since he did get knickers twisted into a bunch. So check that out. I'm going to have the Bounding into Comics article and his Indiegogo link in the description if you want to check those out. Other than that, just another fun example of people getting all upset over animated boobs. Always funny to watch that play out. Anyway, leave me your comments. What do you think about Captain Marvel? Give me your thoughts on her. Why do you think these people get so upset about it? Why do you think they don't go out and buy the book if they care so much? You think that they would understand that if they wanted more designs like this, well, then they need to sell. So give me your thoughts on that and a like. Throw a like up. Both comments and likes really help videos get engagement, which help them move in the algorithm. Also, share the video so more people can find it. Like, subscribe. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure you're still subscribed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.